All right, welcome guys. I am Bol from the C Network, and today we are here at Werribee Gorge for our men's mental health hike. Talk about mental health, how we can help each other out. We've got Zach, who's going to be telling us a little bit about that. We've also got our first aid person, who's going to be Coach Johnson, who's going to be taking care of that as well. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's start off with you. What is mental health for you?
Sort of mental health, like I probably have a different meaning to it, sort of, but like for me, it's to sort of just like express your feelings and not to like hold stuff back that can make you even feel like even worse. That's why you should always have someone that you can always like talk to and like just get your feelings out so you can feel way more better.
For sure. What about you, Coach? What is mental health to you?
Yeah, so for me, there's two ways of talking about mental health. So there's being mentally well or mentally unwell. So saying that being mentally unwell is when you have... Oh, you're right. Hey, Con, make sure you let them know. Okay, I'll keep going. Yeah, so when you're mentally well, that's when you're able to do daily things in life without any difficulties. You're just able to live like your normal daily life. But when you're mentally unwell, it affects your daily life. So you have problems like struggling to get up, going to work, you have no motivation.
For me, honestly, I didn't know anything about mental health until during COVID. I think that's when I started learning a little bit more about mental health. My whole life, I was like, oh, what is mental health? I thought you just be happy regardless of whatever happens. And then I think learning a little bit more about people getting a bit more depressed, and obviously due to being locked inside and not being able to see family, that's when I was like, this is actually a thing and it's affecting people. That's when I did a bit more research about the mental health. And I think it's very important because I didn't know it existed. And what that meant is I just basically swept stuff under the rug. So learning about it 3 years ago was a big game changer, because it actually helped me kind of figure out what I want to do and how can I make sure that I'm looking after my mental health the best I can. So that helped a lot, and I think, you know, it's helped me to be the man I am now and to be able to also be open to talk about my experiences and stuff like that. All right. We'll just go back from talk about how or what you do when you do feel like you're down or when you do feel a little bit depressed.
When I'm feeling down or depressed, I don't ignore those feelings. I sort of just sit, maybe go for a walk and just sort of do a bit of reflecting, thinking, oh, maybe what's going on in my life to make me feel that way. And in doing so, that helps me figure out, all right, so maybe I haven't been working out this week, or I haven't been reading, or there's something missing, you know. That's usually the cause of me feeling depressed. And once I can sort of figure that out, I can go on about feeling better.
What's your favorite thing about being in the nature, and how is that helping your mental health?
Being in the nature is completely different because me, I live in the city. So the city life, it's not the same. So it's like the air is way different. But even like being out here, like you can think of so many ideas, and it's very good for mental health as well.
Yeah.
Like just enjoying yourself here and like getting all the negativity out of your system.
For sure. I like it. You know, I know there's a lot of green. I really would like to see some colorful flowers. I'm not sure there is that flower is. But yeah, I love the green, honestly. It's very peaceful, and even the water here, seeing it run down the riverbank, it's so calm. What advice do you have for someone who's thinking about wanting to come down and out in the nature but hasn't done it yet?
I reckon come down here because like you'll get like a different version of yourself being out here. So it's sort of like you could just reflect on your life choices or anything. Like if your life is moving on a fast pace, you can just come here to slow it down and like sort of just to relax and like just think about your life choices and everything.
Yeah. What are some of the most important things you thought about while you're here? Because I know you've been really reflecting. And
probably me, probably the next idea is like for my social media, for everything about life. This whole like area like brings a whole output of you.
For sure. No, I like hearing that. That's awesome.
All right, guys, so I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an understanding in first aid. So in physical first aid, what is taught to us is an acronym, which is doctors A, B, C, and D. Mental health first aid, there's another acronym, which is ALGI, which stands for approach the person, listen and communicate with them non-judgmentally, give support and information, also encourage them to seek professional and appropriate help, and also encourage them to seek self-help. So this can be used to help support a person who's dealing with any mental health issues, going and seeing professionals if you or someone you know are suffering from mental health issues.